name is Shane, and I will be your host today. Welcome to the 5th grade QuEST Better Beverage Project. We are joined today with the winners of the project, their teacher, Mrs. Heathcox, and our special guest from Culinary 101, Mrs. Duck. 5th grade QuEST studied the science behind matter, measurements, and ratios to create a healthy and nutritious beverage made only from fruit and vegetable juice. They also designed a company name and logo, as well as a juice name and logo to accompany their beverage. The QuEST students used a lot of science to make a homogeneous mixture by combining different vegetables and fruits. Students also used math to convert smaller beverage samples to learn larger samples, like changing teaspoons to tablespoons to cups. The beverages were judged and voted on by 4th grade QuEST, Mrs. Heaton, Mrs. Duck, Whole Food Educationalist Mrs. Benson, Mrs. Conklin's kindergarten class, other teachers and administrators, and several parents. Now to introduce our winners from the group Fredgy Girls, or Fruity Tooty as their drink name, Gabriella and Kiera. Next off is the group JKG, is Justin, Kevin and Gabriel. And then, last but not least, it is Kyle and Evan with the group name Fruit Ninjas and their drink name Fruity Ninja Slice. Our special guest now is coming up, Mrs. Duck. Mrs. Duck, thank you for being here, and I understand you have a few questions for our panel.
Thank you, Shane. Yes, I do. And I would like to say I was very impressed with y'all's combinations of the fruits and vegetables. We'll start with Gabriella. What was your inspiration for your Fruity Tooty drink?
My inspiration was when we had to try new things to make our juice really good, even though it didn't taste good the first time we tried it.
Okay, and next, Kiera, what are the ingredients for the Fruity Tooty recipe?
1 cup of kiwi, 1 cup of kale, and 1 cup of kale and 2 cups of lemon.
Good combination.
And 1 cup of strawberry.
Oh, that's good. Great. So, Gabe, we would like to ask you, how did you design your logo and come up with your juice name? Maybe you could tell us your logo again.
We wanted something that screamed sour, so when we mixed lemon and lime, we really knew what our logo should be and what our name should be for the drink.
Okay, great. So, Kevin, how did you come up with the recipe and the combo of fruits and vegetables?
Well, we wanted something sour, but that was nutritious, so we decided we would put lemon and lime and combine those to make our sour drink.
And that was very, very tasty. I remember tasting those combinations. Okay, Kyle, did you try any new fruits and vegetables for this project?
We did, because sometimes we didn't have what we needed for the juice, and we tried a lot of new ingredients like cantaloupe, but our winning combination was strawberry, kale, banana, honeydew, and raspberry.
Wonderful. So you got some dark green vegetables in there, didn't you? Great. So, Evan, what have you learned from this project?
We learned about matter and how we had to compromise different types of fruits and vegetables, and that some was good and some was bad, so we really had to change it a little.
Okay, so adjust your recipe accordingly. Perfect. So, Justin, what has the name of your, what was the name of your recipe, and what were the ingredients for that?
The name of our recipe was Fruit Stripe, and the ingredients were strawberry, lemon, lime, orange, and carrot.
A winning combination there. Ms. Hascott, we'd like to ask you about Whole Foods. How did that get involved with your project?
Well, I sent an email to Whole Foods, and they have an educationalist that comes out and will do presentations. So actually, Mrs. Benson came out and kicked our project off with us, sharing the benefits of juicing and some interesting facts, and got the kids really excited about the juicing. And then she actually joined us again for our tasting, and it was one of our guest judges. And so it was really exciting to have that partnership. She emailed me a little later after the kids had gotten finished and said that we had inspired her to create a kids-inspired board at Whole Foods, which she's working on now. And it's got some thank you notes that the students wrote, as well as some of our conversations back and forth. So we're really excited to see that when that's finished.
That's just wonderful. Thank you for that inspiring project.
Thank you, Mrs. Duck and Mrs. Heathcox, for joining us today. Congratulations to our winners. For more information about this project, please visit Mrs. Heathcox's class website. This is Shane, your host for the QuEST Better Beverage Project. Thanks for joining us today. Goodbye.